want you here. You may not get another chance, I fear. You can see, you can hear, you can feel the audience waiting, anticipating the songs that you wrote to play here. Dream chaser running ragged all around just to follow fantasy. Dream chaser gonna knock on door after door, or kick them down, you'll see.
Reinvention Intention. Reinvention Intention. For me, the phrase means to
The concept for Shimmering Starlight goes back to my visit to New York, 33rd floor of a hotel. Awake at 3 in the morning, and the room was glowing this really unusual blue, and couldn't quite figure out what that was. I remember at the time thinking, I'm not facing Times Square, so lo and behold, when I opened the blinds, there were the lights of Times Square being reflected back to me in the adjacent buildings at a very high level over the city.
Shimmering starlight shines all night, reflected on every building in sight. Shimmering starlight tells a tale, a show that must go on forever from midnight to dawn.
I sat down at the piano and felt inspired, but not quite sure why. Just felt like I needed to make something out of what I had experienced, and found a good tie-in or metaphor to people who've tried to make it, I guess, in show business, in whatever discipline, either on Broadway or wherever else for that matter. The lights in the buildings kind of made those the souls of those who had tried in the past, in the autumn of their lives. Leaves are scattered, dreams are shattered. More so the people who didn't achieve their dreams, their goals, and it worked out well. I certainly enjoyed the process.
Shimmering starlight shines all night, reflected on every building in sight. Shimmering starlight tells a tale, a show that must go on forever from midnight to dawn.
good example of my intent to reinvent. When I started with this project, I really wanted to be able to play drums on every track, and worked hard at that. I also took a lot of my past experiences playing with so many great drummers over the years. So I think I had a head start in that respect, because I've seen how it's done correctly, and I've tried to emulate that. And it's also providing me with a great sort of another bullet in the holster, I guess, with respect to the development of new songs, where songs don't necessarily have to start out on the piano or bass or guitar for that matter. They can maybe start out on the drums, and that's very exciting for me.
Blue Sky Boulevard, the world over your fence and your backyard. Let it take you there to where you want to be. Heart and spirit soar when you think about living and what's in store. Blue Sky Boulevard on the other side of your front door. Look for inspiration, some kind of strange sensation. With the feeling you get when the winds of change are high. And the midday sun reigns over cloudless sky. Is there really any reason to ask why? Blue Sky Boulevard, the world over your fence and your backyard. Let it take you there to where you want to be. Heart and spirit soar when you think about living and what's in store. Blue Sky Boulevard on the other side of your front door. Are you in the moment?
Blue Sky Boulevard is a song about being carefree without troubles, moving forward with enthusiasm and hope, plain and simple. Blue sky represents boundless optimism. The boulevard is our life's path.
Time has come to lose that heavy load. We'll travel lightly as we move upon this hopeful road.
Reinvention, renewal, restarting, refocusing, re-enter your own verb here.
Frame of mind is first person as my songs get. It's about my ongoing struggles with depression. Just listen to the words. Actually, playing this tune on guitar is remarkably therapeutic for me.
Caught between blessed day and cursed by lonely night, I'll take the time to write these words and sing if the mood is right. It all depends on my best friend, if the guitar will be so kind. But then again, it may depend upon my frame of mind. I've tried to capture thought and word, but nothing comes to me. By spirit willing, flesh that's weak, it will not come to be. A different shade, then colors fade from a bright to a deeper blue. And then I'll find my frame of mind will take me somewhere new. This day began with rising sun and crystal clarity. By afternoon, an early moon and nothing else to see. It seemed to be so wrong to me. How could I be so blind? When sight returns, it's this I learn. It was my frame of mind. It was my frame of mind.
Reinvention intention. Looking at where you're at, evaluating what you are, learning from your experiences, hopefully benefiting from them, but then looking at going forward and doing things a little differently, sometimes just for the sake of doing it differently. Just feeling like you never totally get there. You're never completely complete. It keeps things fresh, it keeps things exciting, and they are words to live by for me going forward.
A good song for the soul, cleansing pain with sudden healing, a heart that's full of holes, with a good song for the soul.